Check. Oh yeah, there we go. It's a great day, but it's also a sad day. It's a great day, but it's also a sad day, and we're going to talk about it right now during our Dab and Devotional. Dab and Devotional is something we do every single day, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Is that right? Yeah. 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Pacific time. What we do during this Dab and Devotional is we connect with the Creator. The Creator, God, Allah, whatever the fuck you want to call the thing up in there in the sky that knows 100,000 times more than we will ever know, and is the one that created us and knows exactly what's going to happen. When we die and what comes after. We're going to connect with that guy. We're going to go talk to the boss. We're going to go talk to the boss. The way you talk to the boss is by doing stuff like this. By doing stuff just like this. So, let's get rocking and rolling. Get some more people in here. Good morning. Good morning. How we doing? How we doing? Dab and Devotional. If you want the Dab and Devotional book, all you have to do is send me a DM in the Discord. I would be more than happy to bring you on, or to send you one of these. My mom sends these to me. She makes me give them out to people. So this is your opportunity right now. If you want one, join the Discord. Send me your address, send me your private DM, send me your address, and I will send you one of these books. I have to send out 2 of them on either today or Monday, whenever I get around to it. Troy just got home from being fishing all morning. 1000% need a good dab and the good word now. Well, you got here at the right time, my friend. You got here at the right time, because we are about to light it up. It's not really lighting it up. It's dabbing it up. Dabbing it up. Let's go. Let's go. How many people we got on here? 2 on YouTube, 2 on Kick, 1 on Twitch. Good morning. Good morning, Big Brick. What up, dog? We're going to have a hell of a day. Today is a huge bodybuilding competition here in Vegas. Huge. The Mr. USA's. And over the last 2 years, I used to go. And this year, I don't know if I'm going to go. I don't really have a reason to go this year. It's right down the street too, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to do it or not. I think there's more that can get done if I stay here and work on my own shit. But here we go. That's going to be something I'm going to have to connect with the Creator on, right there. If you don't know the answer to something, like I don't right now, should I go to this thing? The answer is found in the silence. The answer is found right here, exactly. Pray on it. Right there. Good job, Troy. Number 1. Just reached level 1. Just came through with a fucking perfect ass comment right there. Pray on it. Meditate on it. Use whatever word you want to use. If you don't have an answer to a question that you have, or you're not sure what choice you should make when it comes to a decision, the answers are found in the silence. The answers are found once you're able to connect with the Creator. Your mom's not going to give you the right answer. Your dad's not going to give you the right answer. Your ex-girlfriend's not going to give you the right answer. It's going to come from the Creator. So let's go. Let's set the intention. We're going to connect. We're going to get a really good message here. And then we're going to go and execute. We're going to take action today. Something I heard a long time ago is God doesn't need you sitting around and reading His Word. He needs you out actioning the Word. He needs you out there living it. All right, here we go. As you listen to the birds calling to one another, hear also my love call to you. I speak to you continually through sights, sounds, thoughts, impressions, and scriptures. There's no limit to the variety of ways I can communicate with you. What a word. What a word right there. What were we just talking about? Connecting to the Creator, trying to find answers, trying to get reassurance. What does he tell you to do right here? Well, it doesn't tell you to do anything. But he says there's the ways that you can listen to me. There's ways that you connect with me that are different than most. Right? There's no limit to the variety of ways I can communicate with you. I speak to you through sight, sounds, thoughts, impressions, scriptures. Ever have one of those things happen to you where you're just like, wow, that was meant exactly for me. You know what I'm saying? That was meant exactly for me. Right here. I think one of the most valuable things that happened to me after I got divorced and was very broke and was couch surfing on my friend's couch, I started, this is when I was just starting off in social media, and the content that I was putting out was a lot of educational content. And whenever people would use the educational content in their own life, they'd send me a DM and they'd be like, dude, that worked so well. Thank you so much for that, for that information. And those DMs, I called them nodes of reassurance. So when I was really down and out, and I was at the worst parts of my life, I would get these DMs of like, yo, dude, your shit works. Yo, dude, I like watching you on the internet. And those were like the little things that like kept me going. Little tiny things like that. People saying thanks. That was huge. That was a massive way of the Creator communicating to me that I was doing the right thing, that I was on the right path. Your part is to be attentive to my messages. All right, so God's saying he can communicate to you in all different God is saying he can communicate to you in all different kinds of ways, but it's our part to be attentive to the messages in whatever form they come. When you set out to find me in a day, you discover that the world is vibrantly alive with my presence. Let's break that down. So he communicates to us in a different variety of ways, sights, sounds, thoughts, impressions, but it's our job to be aware of the messages when they come in and whatever form they come in. All right, so the awareness is on us. The communication's on him. The awareness is on us. And awareness is a very valuable asset to have in your life. Being able to be aware of shit that's happening around you. Situational awareness, they would call it in the Army. Situational awareness is where you're not distracted. You can see the things. You can have foresight on things, and you can take actions that allow you to. What am I trying to say there? You can take actions because you're aware of what's going on around you. You can make. I'm trying to say you can make better educated decisions when you're more aware of the things that are going on around you. So if you know that God has different ways of communicating to you, then if one way is not working for you, or you're not getting anything from one way, you got to think about all the other ways it can communicate to you. In the same breath, in the inverse there, is like the enemy, right? The thing that's trying to distract you off the path. It can do the same thing. It can penetrate you. It can make you feel sad. It can make you feel depressed. It can make you text an ex-girlfriend. Which I've not done. So you got to be aware of those attacks. So you got to be aware of the communication calls from God, and you got to be aware of the attacks as well. You can find me not only in beautiful bird calls, right? Nice morning, dew on the grass, birds chirping, but also in tragedy and faces filled with grief. So you can find me not only when things are going great, but you can find me when things are going shitty too. You can find me when things are going great, and you can find me when things are going shitty. And I told the chat here this morning, right when we started, today's a great day, but it's also kind of a sad day. It's a great day because I'm fucking alive and shit's going good. But it's kind of a bad day because my fucking Ninja Creamy broke last night. I was very frustrated about that. Very frustrated. I literally had I had to I didn't eat ice cream for breakfast like I typically do. I didn't eat the Ninja Creamy for breakfast like I typically do yesterday because I had to go work out with my friend Evan earlier than normal. So I actually ate my breakfast on the way to the gym, which was muffins. And so I pushed the ice cream all the way to the end of the day. And I was so excited for it. About 9 o'clock last night, I go to the freezer, pull out my Ninja Creamy, pop it into the little machine, and I go to lock it into place, and sure enough, the top portion just fucking snaps. Just fucking snapped it. The blade goes flying, there's plastic pieces and springs fucking going all over the place, so I know it's fucking destroyed. And man, I was so pissed. I was literally so fucking pissed. And in that moment, I could have really had a shitty evening. Could have had a really shitty night that night. But I didn't. I didn't have a shitty night. I just took it. I just took what fucking came at me. And I was like, all right, whatever. Fuck it, guys. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. But God is going to be there in the good times. He's going to be there in the bad times. And the times that you need to be the most aware is during the bad times. It's very easy to be aware during the good times that you have a blessing upon you, right? It's very easy. When shit's going great, your bank account's fucking fat, you got a hot chick, like, it's easy to be very grateful. It's hard to be grateful when you got an acne explosion, you're getting divorced, you got very little money, you're living above a bakery. Yeah, shit sometimes just kind of sucks. And that's when you got to be aware and connect with the Creator. That's how we do this every single morning. You don't need to do this when you're like this thing that we do right now. This is preventative. This is preventative medicine. Right here, this is preparing us for the rest of the day so we don't flip the fuck out. I can take the deepest sorrow and weave it into a pattern for good. So he's saying, you can find me when times are good. You can find me when times are bad. And I can also take the deepest sorrow and weave it into a pattern for good. I can take your biggest sorrow, the thing that pains you the most. Maybe it's a death. Maybe it's a death in the family. Maybe there's some really, really shitty thing that happens with your financial situation. God says he can take that shitty situation and turn it into something good. It's usually not anything good for a while, though. Or at least you don't feel it, personally. So, like, quick story here. When I got expelled from my fucking doctoral graduate degree with 2 months left, I was pretty frustrated. I was frustrated with myself. I was frustrated with the circumstances. I was frustrated with the university. Oh, man, I was pissed. And it ended up being, and that started basically a spiral. So I got kicked out of grad school, and then that led to divorce, kid I don't see very often, some pretty shitty living situations, losing a bunch of money, just taking on a ton of stress. And now I look back, that was what, 2.5 years ago now? No. Yeah, it was last summer, 2 summers ago, 2 years ago. No, it was 3 years ago, right? Last summer, my ex left. That was 2025. The summer before that, I competed in a bodybuilding show. That was 2024. And then the summer, yes, it's been 3 years. It's been 3 years since I got kicked out of grad school, and I have only gotten better each and every year. I'm in a way better spot, doing way better shit than what I was doing 3 years ago when I was in school. Was it 3 years ago? God, yeah. I don't know if that's accurate. It feels like a really long time ago. I went there and I got in 2021. Yeah. So I was there for 2.5 years. That would have been fucking 2023. Okay, let's keep it going. I'm getting fucking old. Search for me in my messages as you go through this day. You will seek me, find me when you seek me with your whole being. When you seek me with your whole being. What does that mean? That means getting into the silence. I say it every fucking day. Something I need to do. I need to get silent. I need to sit there and I just need to listen to what God has for me. Right? I think one of the things I'm getting right now is like calling my dad. That's probably something I got to do. What day is it? Saturday? All right, let's give him a call right now. This is like my actual dad, not my stepdad. I actually saw this video from this guy named, what's his name? I'll find it. Hold on. Actually, share the screen and find it so we can all look at it together. So this is like this Christian niche guy, and he goes around with people, goes around public Instagram. Please God help me learn how to spell better. Okay. What was he? Luke Proof was on his story. How did I miss it? No, it's this guy right here. Anton. All right, I'm going to pull it up. So this guy goes around asking people the last time they talked to their dad. Turn my headphones so I can hear it. See this? No, I wasn't sharing my OBS. Share my OBS. Video display capture. Okay, sure. Fine. That works. We can make that happen. Let's bring it over here. Boom. So let's watch this. Hopefully you got good sound.
No, we're trying to get people to call.
Dylan, check this out. So we're in the middle of Dab and Devotional. I found this guy online yesterday. He's in the he's helping Christians scale their business. I don't know what that means. But my friend just started helping him out with content, and his last few posts have exploded. So watch what he does.
We're trying to get people to call their dads. $100. Call your dad. Tell him you love him.
Really? Where's the phone?
That's not fair.
If he doesn't,
call his dad.
okay.
My dad passed away from COVID.
Okay, sorry, man. So the reason we're doing this, our dad passed away from suicide a couple months ago, so we're just trying to raise. Yeah, thanks, man. When's the last time you talked to your father?
4 months ago?
4 months ago. Okay. When's the last time you think you told him you love him?
Probably 3 weeks ago. Okay,
Let's do it. All right. Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
How you doing? I'm surprised to hear from you. What's going on?
Nothing. I just called to tell you I love you.
I love you too, baby. I'm gonna call you. I'm in the eye doctor's office, get my eyes checked. And when I get out here, I'm gonna call you back.
Tempo, Dad.
That was awesome. That feel good. Let's go. Let's go. That was nice. That was nice.
Let's watch the viral one.
No, we're trying to get people to call their dads.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
Well, let me ask. When's the last time you talked to your dad?
See, that's different. That's different. That's different. Ask her that question.
When's the last time you talked to your father?
Is that the same one I just watched? We just repost it? No, it's just a different version. But yeah.
Question. Is your dad still alive, both of you?
Yeah.
When's the last time you talked to him?
I don't want to be filmed.
Totally cool.
You got to work in a second.
It's really gonna take 30 seconds. We're just trying to get people to call their dad, tell them they love him.
I don't talk to my dad.
His
You know-
father
No good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. It happens, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost our dad to suicide a couple months ago, so we're just trying to reconcile people, maybe extend olive branches, tell him you love him, but if you don't want to, it's all good. I'll give you an incentive, though. If you do call him, I'll give you $100.
You have 100 on you right now.
I
Boom.
got $100 on me,
I
right?
can't guarantee he'll pick up though. He's not cut off. It's just I don't like talk to him.
I feel that. It happens. Come on, Dad. $100 on the line.
Come on, Dad.
That's what's up.
How's it going? Yeah, I'm good. I just calling to see how you're doing. Yeah, I'm ready for you in a minute too. So.
Hit him with the I love you. Hit him with the I love you. Come on.
All right. Bye, Dad.
Oh,
Love you too.
That's fire.
did it.
That's what's up. How'd it feel?
It's okay.
My man.
100 bones.
I know parents aren't perfect. My dad definitely was far from perfect, but I wish I could call him and just say hi and just trying to spread some good vibes, get people to try to extend the olive branches. Like, my dad was far from perfect, man. He was a bit of a crazy dude, but he was still a man trying his best, as I think all people are. So hopefully that brought some love together. Maybe it can plant a seed for a fresh start. All right, man. Take care. It's great meeting you, Ivory. There's a lot of pain behind that one. You could definitely feel it, but sometimes you just need to take initiative, even if your parents aren't perfect. My dad sure was. You just never know, you know? So I was really happy to see you did that.
Yeah.
And he got the $100. Question, is your
Boom. All right, what do we think about that? What do we think about that? Who's going to call their dad right now? Who's down? Who's down to call dad? You have a video chat with your parents today? Right on, dude. All right, well, I guess it's my turn. He'll be awake. He's old. Call him up.
Welcome to the voicemail.
928259185
Is not available. Please leave your message.
All right. He's not available. That's all right. That's all right. We'll call him back later. Dylan read a tragedy today. Dino! Yeah, I'd like to call my dad. That was such a good video. That was literally such a good video, man. That guy's content's gonna blow up. But yeah. That's it, man. It's all about fucking getting the sign and acting on the sign. And so that was the sign I got right there. I saw that yesterday. It's kind of hard for me to watch. But yeah. I gotta call my dad. So let's read this thing one more time through. As you listen to the birds calling to one another, hear also my love call to you. I speak to you continually through sights, sounds, thoughts, impressions, and scriptures. There's no limit to the variety of ways I can communicate with you. Your part is to be attentive to my messages, in whatever form they come. When you set out to find me in a day, you discover the world is a vibrantly... Alright, we gotta restart, because I'm fucking retarded. As you listen to the birds calling to one another, hear also my love call to you. Right? You can hear the birds chirping. There's a call from God. It's usually a feeling for me. I don't know, maybe some people might hear shit. I don't ever hear shit. I speak to you continually through sights. I get those. Sounds. I don't get those as much. Thoughts. I definitely get those. Impressions. I definitely get those. And scriptures. We're reading one right now. There's no limit to the variety of ways that I can communicate with you. So you can communicate with us in a million different fucking ways. Your part is to be attentive to my messages in whatever form that they come. So don't fucking miss them. Don't miss them. How do you get good at not missing them? You got to get quiet. You got to get silent. You got to be aware. You and have the awareness that those messages are gonna come. But in that same breath, you got to be aware also of the attacks that are gonna come that are not from God, right? Angel and devil, one shoulder on the other, yin and yang, alter ego. All those things are attacks. Yeah. Where are we at? You can find me not only in the beauty and bird calls. That means when things are going good. That means you can find me not only when things are going good, but also in tragedy and faces filled with grief. So you can find God in tragedy in your own life, but you can also see it in the sad faces of other people too. Mr. Pete. Yeah, give Mr. Pete a call, dog. I can take the deepest sorrow, weave it into a pattern for good. Search for me in my messages as you go through this day. You will seek me and find me. Whenever you seek me with your search for me in my messages as you go through this day. Be on the lookout, guys. Be on the lookout. Dylan, when you're on patrol, when you're in a wedge, what do they call that? A movement formation. When you're in a squad wedge, everyone has their sectors of security they got to scan. That's what you got to do with this God shit too. Is you got to be able to scan like a radar for the messages, and you got to be able to filter out the attacks that are not from God and be able to recognize and be aware of the good ones that are from God. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with your whole being. You will seek me and find me when you... What is it? You will seek me and find me when... Jesus! You will seek me and find me when you seek me with your whole being. They use the same word in the sentence a few fucking times. It fucks me up. Right? Whole being, not part of your being. Right? Not part of your being. This is the one that was always challenging for me. Was like... It's like the sex outside of marriage thing. That was always like one where it's like, that's the one we don't have to worry about here. Here in America, it's cool. You can be, it's kind of accepted. It's kind of encouraged. Live together before you're married, shit like that. I did it. It didn't work, obviously. It didn't work. I tried my damnedest and it didn't fucking work. I lived with 2 chicks before I was married. Not at the same time, but in 2 different situations. Guess what? Didn't fucking work. I had sex with the 2 people that I had the longest relationship with before we were married. Guess what? Didn't work. I'm not saying they're all not going to work, but yeah, it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. And honestly, this would be a really good time to introduce something that I'm actually starting. Some of you that have been here for a while already know what I'm about to talk about. But I'm starting a community. I mean, this is a community. You guys are the community. Right? You guys are the community. But this, I've had this mantra for a while of get jacked, get rich, then get a chick. Because before, in my in my early 30s and 20s, my entire 20s, in my early 30s, I thought it was all about finding a chick, finding a career, finding a house, figuring out the rest along the way. What I learned is that is not the path that worked for me. That didn't work at all for me, quite frankly. And so I've switched it up. I've switched it up in the last few years. Exactly 1 year ago, my ex-girlfriend walked out. She was the hottest girl I'd ever seen. Had like a major gym crush on her, or I'm sorry, social media crush on her before we started dating. I had no idea she knew who I was. And she actually courted me. She sought out me, which is the craziest thing I ever thought would happen. Where, like, just think about this. Think about your internet crush, the chick you see on Instagram that's famous on the internet. Imagine she walks up to you, and you're also in your worst possible state. You're literally down and out, right? Had an acne explosion, fucking losing my hairline. I was chubby, fucking body hair everywhere. And she came right up to me and she was like, you're taking me on a date. And I was like, what the fuck? But anyway, after dating for 18 months, she left. She left, and it was the greatest thing that ever happened because it allowed me to finally figure out that I was doing shit in the wrong order. I was chasing women before I was jacked. I was chasing women before I had money just fucking laying around. This is fake money, by the way, but good for symbolism. And it screwed me up. I made progress, right? I did accomplish things in life when I had a chick, before I was jacked, before I was rich, before I was walking on the path, but it's never been quite as good as it is now. It's never been as good as it is now. So I'm starting this community. It's called The Enhanced Man. I'll show you. I'm on step 1. All right, good. Well, let me show you the thing that I've been working on this last few weeks. It's right here. It's called The Enhanced Man. It's The Enhanced Man. Why do we call it The Enhanced Man? Because I take fucking steroids. Because I take roids. Right? No, it's not just that. It's the fact that I want to help people enhance their lives. I field messages every single day. Hey dude, I'm breaking up with my chick. I want to get jacked. Blah 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 blah. Hey dude, I'm following your lead. Get jacked, get rich, then get a chick. And so all those people need to be in the same place. All right, put a 1 in the chat right now if you're going through a breakup or you're unsure of the person that you're with right now is the right person for you. Throw a 1 in the chat there, because that's exactly what this fucking thing is going to be about. It's going to be about getting jacked, getting rich, and then figuring out all the relationship shit. And that's why I brought my friend Dr. Nicole Rakowski to come help me with the relationship part. Because what I can do is I can tell you all the mistakes to avoid when it comes to relationships. Or not all of them, but I can tell you all the mistakes that I made, and then you can in turn then not do them. But she actually has experience telling people what to do. Right? So we're like a good duo here, because I can tell people what not to do, and she can tell people what to do. So this is it. This is the Enhanced Man, and inside is a community of people that are all trying to do the same shit. All right, and we even have cool events like this, like Meal Prep Sundays. Meal Prep Sunday. So tomorrow, everyone who's a part of this community, and you guys watching right now, we're going to be doing a meal prep together. I did it a couple days ago. It was really fun. We're meal prepping together. All right. Every day we have the Davin devotionals that you're on right now. All right. And then 3 times a week we'll do a get jacked call. That'll literally be food, that'll be food, training, PEDs. We'll have build healthy relationships call. I wanted to call this call fuck them hoes, but they didn't want me to call it that. So that'll be led by Dr. Nicole about the relationship part. I'll pop in and tell you guys about all the mistakes I made, and we'll also have the get rich part. And this is a lot of social media stuff. So inside of this community is how to get jacked, right? We got training programs. We got tons of training programs. We got meal plans, how to set up your macros, macro calculators, everything you're going to need to get jacked, get rich, and then either get a chick, get rid of a chick, or build a healthy relationship. So it's free to join. It's no fucking charge. Come join this. And then once we actually launch, which is going to be probably in the next week, then you guys can start fucking picking up training plans and getting in the gym. What was the question that I was going to ask you? I can't remember. Actually, can't remember what I was going to say. But what I do remember is that my fucking Ninja Creamy broke yesterday. That really sucked. I told the story, I think, right before you got on. Yeah, my Ninja Creamy fucking, the top of it, just all the springs the blade, the little plastic piece holding it together, all fucking just gone. Just disintegrated into a million pieces. I was so pissed. So I got a new one coming today. No ice cream this morning, unfortunately. Oh! Pisses me right the fuck off. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? How can I help somebody today? Let's do that. Next 20 minutes. Come on. Somebody give me a problem to solve. Somebody give me or need some advice on some shit. Come on, what do you guys need? What do we need? Could be training, could be diet, could be relationships, could be making money, could be starting a business, could be closing a business. I know how to do that too. It's because you went with the muffins yesterday and not the ice cream. Bro, I know. I did that on purpose because I didn't want to eat the ice cream as I was fucking driving to the gym, but maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. Gosh dang it. Well, I mean, hard to be mad at it. It's hard to be mad at it. I just need to buy 2 fucking tops in case next time it explodes. All right. Oh, the Discord. That's the other thing we got to talk about. And this is what I could use your guys' help on. Is inside the Discord. I'm also building out a little get jacked, get rich, then get a chick portion of my Discord. So let's go check it out. G-Comp, what up, dog? What up, homie? Can I help you with a problem today? Anything that's fucking on your mind you can't figure out? Somebody was driving today going, man, I wish someone would give me an answer to this. Wish somebody had some advice on this. All right, come check it out. Come check it out, people. All right. Share screen. Discord. Bam. All right, so here's our Discord. If you're not a member of it yet, become a member of it. All right, and inside of here, we have a couple different things. We have some info on roids and peptides, specifically when it comes to the peptide part. I got a really cool peptide cheat sheet in here. And then also, if you want to, maybe you don't want to use the peptides yourself, but you know people that use them, or your family's asking about them, and you want to make some cash. This is a really good option right here. Come click that. Sign up under my network account. What does this guy say? I would love to partner with you on this. I've completed an initial board doc. What's the turnaround time? Shouldn't be long at all, my man. Should be instant. What's his name? I think I got one on my phone. I don't know where my phone is. Yeah, so you sign up under my affiliate link for peptides, and then every sale that I make or anyone else in the network makes, you also get a cut of it. Does that sound like an MLM? Yes, it does sound like an MLM. And it's because it is an MLM, and the people that are at the top of the MLM are the ones that make the most amount of money. And so you guys are at the very top. Roy Hooper. Should be instant. Are you Roy Hooper? Oh. All right. Then we got workout programs in here. These are 2 of my favorites. This is the one I'm currently on. This is one I've used in the past. So if you want to come get a training program, boom, it's here in the Discord as well. My life script. This is super, super important. This is what I read every single morning, or I listen to every single morning. This cost me $25,000, just so you know. This cost me $25,000. I'm giving it to you for free. Got our protein muffins in here. The recipe. Boom. Hit that elevate. And then we got the same thing. A lot of the same stuff from the school community. But yeah, if you're already in the Discord, all this stuff is available to you. And then the clipping part, I think, is going to be the thing that's going to help you guys make the most amount of money. So what we're going to do with the clipping is, let's go see if GConf page is, or Geo's page is up. He called it Daily Dan Caffeine. Daily Dan Caffeine. Don't see anything. Maybe he put Daily Daniel. Maybe he made it Daily Daniel. Daily Daniel. No results found. Well, he did have one. Huh. I don't know where it is, but essentially what you would do is you would make a Daniel Caffeine page. You could call it Daniel Caffeine 5. You could call it Daniel Caffeine Picks. You could call it Daniel Caffeine. You used to have one called Unfiltered. Oh, there's another guy named Daniel Caffeine out there. Did I see that? Unfiltered. No. Well, that's not taken, so you can take that one. But yeah, so check out the Discord. Check out the Enhanced Man. You can also be a chick too if you want to be inside the Enhanced Man. That's totally cool. Here's the video right here that kind of explains everything. I just made this yesterday. Pretty cut and dry, exactly what you get, what the whole point is, and how we can all get better. That's the whole point. How do we get better? Get better by doing the little things, the basics, and then getting into a place, a community with a whole bunch of other people that are trying to achieve the same goals that you are. All right, here we go. Here we go. What are you walking on? How long time miles do you put in on that? So I walk 12,000 steps a day. That's my goal. And so since I've been streaming, I usually go for walks up my neighborhood, but since I've been doing this so much, I haven't been going outside that often because I can't really take the camera with me because my fucking phone will overheat. I'm out there like 20 minutes and the fucking phone will just fry itself because it's so damn hot. But yeah, it's just a walking pad on Amazon. I probably paid like $60 for it. How can you win a Ninja Creamy so I can send it to my little sister because she's been wanting one? Good question. How do I win one? Well, let's think of some games, because that's how the streamer shit works. So I was watching a Ludwig video yesterday, and he was saying that he does these games with his following where he'll be like, all right, or with his chat, he'll be like, all right, I'm gonna be on stream, and I'm gonna give the chat $1,000, and they have $1,000 to spend. And what he does is they send links to Amazon products or whatever for him to buy, and yeah, but I don't know if he sends it to them. Maybe he does. I'm not sure. Let's look it up. We need a game. Let's pull up ChatGPT. ChatGPT. All right. One of my dedicated. Wait, can I just do it like this? Give me the voice option. Yeah, love this book. Loud. All right, so I'm live on stream right now, and one of the people in the chat, who's an OG follower, subscriber, contributor, wants to know how he can win a Ninja Creamy so that he can send it to his sister. So I need to come up with some sort of game for my stream so that everyone watching has an uh, equal fair way of entering and winning the competition to win the Ninja Creamy. But it needs to be like stream worthy, needs to have some sort of game attached to it. And yeah, let's see what we got.
Okay. A couple fun ones that work great on stream. One, the hidden number challenge. Mid-stream, you say, I've got a number between 1 and 500. Closest without going over wins. One guess per person. Simple, fair, keeps them on their toes. Another option, trivia gauntlet. Ask 5 quick questions. Could be bodybuilding, gaming, or your own content lore. Each correct answer gets an entry into a final wheel spin or a clip challenge. Best clip from today's stream wins. That one builds content for you too. I'd probably run a 2-hour golden ticket window so viewers who stick around get the shot. Just keep the rules clear on screen, no purchase necessary, and make sure it complies with platform terms and local laws. Anything catching your eye so far? Or?
No, I don't like that. I've seen these before where streamers will do, what is it called? A scavenger hunt. So whoever wants to, that's what we'll do. We're going to do a scavenger hunt. You have to be in the Discord. You have to have your video camera on. And I will have a list of items that can be found around the house. And we'll do 10 items. And whoever gets the most items or comes back with the items first, the most times, wins a Ninja Creamy. How's that sound?
Let me line some thoughts up. That's super fun and high energy. So try something like today's giveaway is a live scavenger hunt. Join the Discord video channel. Camera on. I'll call out 10 household items one at a time. First person back on camera with the correct item in 60 seconds gets 3 points. Second gets 2. Third gets 1. After 10 rounds, most points wins. Tie goes to a sudden death item. Keep it fair since you're revealing items live. Make sure it's no subs and have clear examples like bring a spoon, not bring something shiny. Keep it crisp and have a mod track scores.
Okay. Too easy. That's what we're going to do. That'll be fun. All right. What do you guys think about that? Scavenger hunt? I think it's a good fucking idea. I think it's a really fucking good idea. So what time should we do it?
Checking.
Oh, not you,
I'd
chat.
say in about 45 to 60 minutes from now to give people time to join the Discord and stick around. Say it's happening at, for example...
Got you. We'll do it tonight. Unless, how many people we got in right now? 8? We got 8 people? All right. Let's see how many people we can get in the Discord. We got 10 people? We could do it now. We could do it now. We got to jump into the Discord, into the general. Oh. Oh, I'm in Landon's shit somehow. How did I do that? How did I log out of that? Oh. All right, let me pull up the Discord. I can get some people in here. Group. Yeah, hold on, I gotta log into it. 4853. All right. Am I human? Of course I'm human. What are you talking about? into the Discord. There we go. Log in. Oh. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's jump into the Discord. LMT's in the Discord. LMT's in the Discord. I'm in the Discord. Let's see if we can get some other people in the Discord. We'll do a giveaway. Here, if you don't know where it is, I'll put it in the chat again. Invite people. How do I do that? How do I invite people? Friends? No. There we go. Show member list? No. Threads. Invite to server. There we go. Copy. Copy. I'd say later. Okay. All right, we'll do it later then. How does 9 p.m. work? It's 6 p.m. my time. 6 p.m. my time. Do some Omni-Man shit too. We can do some Omni-Man shit too. Got peanut butter in here sticking to the side of my cup. All right, let me tell Makai. Chat. Let me message him. Where's Makai? Makai? Makai. Makai. How do I talk to this guy? Right here. Yo, bro. You inspired me to do a giveaway tonight. Oh, yeah, we're going to get everyone involved. Give away scavenger hunt tonight. I am giving away a Ninja Creamy or the cash equivalent. There's like 250 bucks, I think. It's gonna be at 6 p.m. PDT. Would you and your boys want to join? More the better. Boom. Now, Catalaxia, that's another girl, who's a streamer. There's Catalaxia, there she is. Hey, quick little note that I totally should have. Hey, I'm really excited about our call today at 3 o'clock, but I also wanted to let you know tonight at 6 o'clock, so 3 hours later, I'm doing a live stream scavenger hunt. I don't know if you've ever seen those before, but basically, I mean, you do it from your desktop, but basically, I'm going to give away a Ninja Creamy or the cash equivalent, like 250 bucks. Basically, I have 10 household items. People are all on the stream or like through the Discord. And they have to go and get the item from their house and bring it back. And the person that gets the most items wins the Ninja Creamy and or the cash equivalent. So I was wondering if you wanted to be involved and bring some of bring some people from your following too, if you wanted to. I think that'd be really cool. Let me know if that'd be something of interest to you, and I'll send you over the link to my Discord. Bam! There's another streamer too. Oh yeah, Big Lou. Get Big Lou. Who else can we get? Who else is a streamer? Who else is a streamer? Oh, Vegas Kai. That's another one. Vegas. What was that guy's name? Vegas Kai. This guy. Yo. Will let me message him? Really? Did that go through? Can I message people now? No fucking way. It says sent. I'm doing a giveaway live on stream tonight. It's for a Ninja Creamy or the cash equivalent. It's going to be a scavenger hunt. If you want to pull up and bring some of your people, that'd be awesome. Edit at 6 p.m. PDT. Let's get everyone in this shit. Copy. All right, let's take this over to Keith Stone. Keith. Message. Yo, Keith, what up, dog? Hope you're having a good day. Happy Saturday. I'm going to do a giveaway tonight, a giveaway scavenger hunt live on stream, 6 p.m. Pacific time. It's going to be a scavenger hunt, like I just said. I'm going to give away a Ninja Creamy to whoever gets the most items or the cash equivalent. Trying to make this thing pretty big. So if you want to pull through, let me know, dude. I think it'll be fun. We'll have a good old time. Boom. Big Lou is next. Big Lou. Big Lou. Big Lou. Big Lou. Yo, what up? I'm doing a giveaway scavenger hunt tonight. 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. your time. It's going to be 10 items found around the house. Whoever brings the most items to in the fastest time wins a Ninja Creamy or the cash equivalent. I was thinking you could put that out to your audience and bring them in. You can come too. Everyone can compete. It'll all be through my Discord. So yeah, I wanna invite you and your people. Let me know if you want to do that tonight. Bam. Who else? What other streamers do I need to invite? What other streamers? Why Wimpa? How do I get a hold of Why Wimpa? Where is Why Wimpa? That's a dude. I like talking to that guy. He keeps rating our channel. Have a good day. Later, dog. Later, dog. Why Wimpa? Is he on Instagram? Why Wimpa? Yeah, right there. Why Wimpa? Message. Yo. Yo, dude. Got him. Got him. Yo, my dog. How you doing? Oh. Yo, dude. How you doing? I'm sorry I never even saw this message from you earlier in the month. My bad, my bad. Would love to give you some feedback on any of this shit, but also wanted to let you know tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, I'm doing a live scavenger hunt on stream. I'm going to be giving away a Ninja Creamy, which is like an ice cream maker that's fucking changed my entire life, or the cash equivalent. So it'll be 10 household items. Whoever brings the most items in the fastest time wins the Ninja Creamy or the cash equivalent. So want to know if you guys would be interested. We'll also be taking fucking fat bong rips and having a good old time. So if you'd be interested in that, I'll send you the link to my Discord, and you guys can come through. Let me know what you think. Oh, I can text my community, know about it, but that wouldn't be able to participate because of the herniated disc. Oh yeah, that's all right. We'll have a consolation prize for the injured people. Hey, I was just oh god, I'm messaging you right now. Hey, that's all right. We'll have an injured we'll have an injured one too. We'll have a scavenger hunt for injured people that can't move. Well, it'll be like you just have to answer. We'll do like trivia or some shit, or some sort of I don't know, like Family Feud, just some sort of game. I don't know, some sort of game, something to get people together to have some fun, but then also like that Ninja Creamy. I don't know if you guys know. How does the scavenger hunt work? So people must meet at a place? No, not at all. So it'll be in the Discord, and everyone will have their screen on, right? So you got a screen share. You can do it from phone, computer, whatever. And then I'll be like, paper towel holder with no paper towels on it, or like just the that's better. Just the cardboard piece from a roll of paper towels. I'm looking at my paper towels here. So I'd have to take it's a full roll of paper towels. I'd have to take that whole full roll of paper towels. I'd have to rip all the paper towels off of it, and then I'd bring back the little cardboard thing. And whoever gets it there first wins. Boom. And we do 10 of them, or maybe even 20. I don't know. Depends on how long it goes. What up, Round? What up, homie? Yo, I was just explaining. We're gonna do a scavenger hunt tonight. Scavenger hunt. We're gonna give away a Ninja Creamy. If you don't know what a Ninja Creamy is, guys, I am telling you, this fucking thing has changed my life. It is. I eat it every day, and it broke last night. I was so pissed. The top of it broke. I'm overnighting new parts. This thing right here. How much is it? I said $250. $220. $220. It's this thing right here. Bam. That's the Ninja Creamy. You basically just put protein powder and milk in it, or like whatever kind of, I mean, you can use water. It's not very good with water, but you just put protein powder and milk, and then you put that bitch, you freeze it, you put it into this thing, and then it turns it into the creamiest ice cream that I've ever had. Like, it's so good. It helps me be so compliant with my diet. I literally eat ice cream every single fucking day, and that's what keeps me from, like, falling off the rails and shit. It's something that I look forward to. And so, yeah, everyone should have a Ninja Creamy. Blinker time. Catalexia. Oh my gosh, is that how I say your name? I'm probably butchering. Catalexia. Anyway, what I do every morning, you're on the tail end of it. W Ninja Creamy, yeah. You're on the tail end of it, but every morning I do a Bible reading, not a Bible reading, it's called Dab and Devotional. So we were just finishing that up. And we had a good message today. And one of the guys that's on all the time, Dylan, I asked anyone, I was like, well, who has a problem? Right, who has a problem right now? Who has a problem? Who wants me to solve a problem? And he's like, I don't have a problem, but I have a question. He's like, my sister wants a Ninja Creamy so bad. And he's in the army, right? He makes fucking no money. Because he's a private in the army. And so he's like, how can we make a competition so that I can win a Ninja Creamy and send it to my sister? And boom, that was it. And you know who gave me the idea? Solve my herniated disc. I honestly, okay, we'll talk about that in a second. But I got the idea from Makai. This kid. He was doing it on his community the other day. Anytime I pull someone up on Instagram, go follow him. Yeah, I can't even spell his name. Makai. There he is, right there. Makai TV. This dude. This kid's young dude, but he's pretty freaking hilarious, and he's a dog. He's a dog.
We got way more applications than we expected.
He is a dog, and he does these scavenger hunts He'll give away $50 or something. But yeah, I got the idea from him. Okay, herniated discs. We can talk about herniated discs. For those of you guys that don't know, I am a physical therapy school dropout. I didn't drop out. I got kicked out. I got expelled. I got fucking expelled. Went through 2.5 years of schooling. Did 2 out of 3 of my clinical rotations. Got a dry needling certification. I needed 2 more months at my last clinical rotation. Then I had to take the big final exam. Yep, had to take the big final exam, the licensure exam, and then I would have been a doctor of physical therapy. It's called a DPT, Doctor of Physical Therapy, and it took me 7 years to get into that school. Took me 7 years of taking prerequisites and getting denied to get in. I went through 2.5 years. I aced every fucking test. I never bought a textbook. I knew I literally studied for the entire 3 years before I even got there. I knew every muscle insertion, origin, action, blood supply, nerve innervation. I have a fucking skeleton in this back room still. Like I was dialed on all things physical therapy. Then I got kicked out. And I got kicked out because I was bipolar manic and making a lot of really fucking bad decisions. And I eventually got expelled, and I had to pay back my GI Bill from the army, and it was a fucking nightmare. But I did pay attention in school, and like I said, I knew a lot about the body. And so herniated disc, we'll talk about herniated disc. And honestly, I'm so grateful that I went to physical therapy school, because as a 35-year-old, if I wake up, which happens often, and I have, a pain in the middle of my back or underneath my shoulder blade, or I go to the gym and I have pain in the front of my knee, right? I know exactly how to fix all of that shit. It's such a good skill to have. Such a good skill to have. And it's usually just such a simple fix. But herniated discs, there's basically 3 things. Well, there's a lot of things you can do to treat it, but the most important things, right when the injury occurs, is you have to find, or not right when, but just like soon after, so like catalepsy, like right now, you need to find your what is called direction of preference. What is your direction of preference? Okay, and what the direction of preference is, look, I'll show you the test. This is how you do it. Okay, take these off. So to find your direction of preference, what you have to do, why am I not focused? Why did I just decide to get as blurry as fucking possible? Come on. Okay, so finding your direction of preference, okay? You do it like this. You put your hands on your hips, you stand shoulder width apart, okay? And the first thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna bend over, okay? And you're gonna do these little pulses like this, all right? And what you're trying to do is you're trying to find where it actually hurts the most. So if it hurts like this, right? When you do this, when you bend over like this and you do these little pulses, if the pain is recreated, okay, that's good. That's good. That means that's a flexion-based injury. This is called flexion. And the way you fix a flexion-based injury is with the opposite, which is extension. So what you would do if you have pain going this way is you're immediately going to go to extension and you're going to start doing this. Oh. And you shouldn't feel pain here. It should actually start to get better. Okay, if it doesn't, and it actually hurts worse doing this, then you need to do the exact opposite, and you need to do this. Oh. Okay? And if that alleviates the pain, then you have information. Okay, now there's another way too, because back pain isn't always like right in the center. Sometimes it's one side or the other. So you also do the test to the side as well. Boom. Okay, what did she say? It feels good when I lean back. Okay, yes. So that's a flexion-based herniated disc. So if it hurts or it feels good when I lean back, you need to put your lumbar spine. Let's get the fucking skeleton. Hold on. Yeah. So lumbar spine, 5 vertebrae right here. Your pain is probably in this area. Okay? And so what you're going to do is you want extension based exercises. And honestly, sometimes this is enough. Sometimes this is enough. All right? The main exercise, though, the one that you can do that'll probably give you the most benefit, though, is this one. It's the same movement, just down on the ground. You able to see me? Yep, right here. I'm sure you've seen this before. All right, sliding around. Okay, so all you're gonna do, put your feet like this, right? And then let me show you what not to do. Don't do this. Don't pull all the way up. Come here. Just like that. You just want to be on the ground, just barely moving that lumbar spine at all into extension. Right now, it might not fix the pain right away, but what you're hoping for is relief. And what helps a ton too is if there is a specific movement that you can identify where it hurts the worst, right? So like if you do a squat or if you whatever, you can find something that recreates the pain the worst, and then do those little extension based exercises. Then retest the movement that actually like creates the pain. Then you'll have a ton of information. You'll know exactly what to do. I can't push up at all; it hurts. I can only lie completely flat on my tummy. That's enough. That's totally enough. All you want, you don't even have to use your hands. You don't even have to use your hands. Just stay here. Just barely move at all. Just maybe it's only your head you can pick up, but you're just trying to arch. Just trying to arch that low back. And if you can't even do that, then just go back to this. You can just do this all day. You can do this all day. But yeah, that's how you get rid of back pain. It's crazy. It's crazy that the fix for, and this is something too that is helpful. I don't know if anyone has enjoyed that, but often there'll be people will get injured, and there'll be something like a physical injury like that, like herniated disc, and they'll go to the doctor, and the doctor will give them some painkillers or tell them to stay rested or get off your feet, just relax, whatever. The thing is that often the solution of not doing anything or taking a pill, that isn't the correct solution for the problem, because the problem is physical, right? If I break my arm and I go to the doctor and he says, "Oh, just rest it and here, take these painkillers," that's a chemical solution to a physical problem. And so that usually doesn't work. You want to always, if you have a physical problem, you want to pair it with a physical solution. So if you have a physical injury, then the physical solution is the answer. Yeah, that Six Flags shit, that's no joke. So what probably happened on the Six Flag thing, Catalexia, is when you were sitting in the roller coaster or whatever, and your tummy was relaxed. Yep, your tummy was relaxed. And when your tummy is relaxed, you have instability in your lumbar spine. Instability. It's all loosey-goosey. Plus, you're a girl, and most girls are already like flexible, and so you guys already have more mobility in your spine than you want. Having a lot of mobility isn't always a good thing. Stability is the thing that you want. So the next time you're on a roller coaster, I don't know when that'll be, you want to make sure that you keep that tummy tight. And all you got to do to keep your tummy tight is just suck in. You just suck in. That's another thing too, guys. If you have back pain, most of the cause of back pain is because they stand like this. They stand like this with their belly all just relaxed. Right? That is how you get back pain right there. So whenever you're just literally moving throughout the day, you don't want to be here. You want to be pulled in just like that. I don't know what is going on with this. I got that tan. And now I have this like weird discoloration right here. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm turning into Michael Jackson. Okay. It is 9:20. I have to eat food. I'm 20 minutes late to eating food. And my Ninja Creamy is fucking broken. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna do muffins? I don't really want muffins right now. I think we're gonna do, I guess, chicken and rice. I guess we're doing chicken and rice, like usual. All right, so what time does scavenger hunt start? 6 p.m. 6 p.m. sharp. Here is a link to the Discord. Hold on. Copy. See if you can click this. 6 p.m. PST, yes. Are you in California? Is that where you're at? Is that where you live? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. We ran into each other in California, and I just realized most people were. Yep. There we go. All right, cool. Should make a command, by the way. Yeah, okay. Honestly, maybe that's another thing we could talk about another time. Is I have no fucking clue how to set up a command. I had TTS going for like a solid day and a half. It's completely gone. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, I need a full. I watched all Ludwig's classes. Those are cool. I took a lot of notes on the Ludwig classes, but there was no classes that I saw that could help you set up the OBS and all that stuff. I want to make sure this shit's all clean. I don't even know if OBS is the right thing I should be using. I was talking to my friend Keith, and he uses something called Meld. He said it's way better. But yeah, that'd be great. I'm like a little baby deer when it comes to streaming. So yeah, we need to fix the widget on your screen. No, use OBS. Okay. Yeah. Widgets. OBS is the best. All right. Well, I trust you. You're literally like the first streamer I've ever actually met. Like a real streamer. You're like the only real first one I've ever actually met. You're really cool. But yeah, that'd be awesome. Now I gotta make food. So we're gonna go to my kitchen. I gotta set up. Yeah, like this is another thing too. Like I like to move around my house. So I don't know if this is like the best way to do it, but like I'm gonna go get my Samsung and I'm gonna watch and see. Also, Cat Alexia, what do you think about I'm one of the few IT streamers as well, so oh god. Thank you. Thank you so much. If Cat Alexia wins the Ninja Creamy today without moving out of her chair, you'll know that I definitely picked a favorite. All right, Droid Cam. And then I gotta go Droid Cam. And then I gotta go. Come on. Yeah, like right now it'd be awesome if TTS was on because I'm about to go over to my kitchen. And in order to read the chat, I will have to pull it up on this phone, which is a pain in the dick. Restream. Yeah, I also use Restream, which I think is probably not the best thing to use either. Video capture device. Droid Cam. Bah! You should use IRL Pro for the phone. Okay. Yeah, I just got Prism yesterday. Prism. All right, chat. Now I can monitor the chat, hopefully. Okay, we're going to my kitchen. Going to my kitchen to make breakfast. Go. Oh. So here's the other thing. I forget to bring the mic. Now watch. I take my mic. Take my mic. Oh. Every cord is wrapped around every other cord. That's incredible. You should do all this stuff before you're ready to move, Daniel. Yeah, I know, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is my mic. Okay, now we got the mic. We got the mic set up. Okay. Come on. Put this in here. Nice top-down view. All right. This is my kitchen. Chicken and rice. Not very glorious. But that's what we got. So this is what I've been doing. I've been air frying my chicken and rice. Air fried chicken and rice. It's the shiz. Hard to beat air fried chicken and rice. Hard to beat. All right. Let's see what the chat's saying. This is a good way to do it. Your setup needs help. Yeah, I know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This isn't very good either. I'll just use my tripod. Usually I have that thing mounted elsewhere. Yeah, I want to have a setup like how Kai has his setup where he has like a little remote that just swaps between cameras in his house. Yeah, like I got a pretty like decent sized house and I move around it a lot. So yeah. Yeah. I want to be able to show everything. That's the whole point. Show everything. I don't play games. Like that's not my I don't really do gaming. I don't have fucking time to do gaming. I gotta work. I literally have to work. Like after this, I gotta edit a YouTube video, thumbnail, and then I gotta fucking do Instagram shit. So I would love to fucking like do some gaming stuff, but I don't know how. I really don't know how to. I really don't know where any leisure time can get fit in. I don't know. Just a thought. Just a thought. We have to move the mic to the kitchen. Yeah, I got it. It's really weird. Hopefully by mid-August. I want to buy a new computer. This one's kind of old. So maybe that will help a lot. Air fry these bitches. Air fry. Okay, here's a question. When you have to go to the bathroom, what do you do? Kai uses IRL toolkit to do that. Okay. That's what most of us use, but it's $179 a month. That's okay. I pretty much have unlimited money. That's not accurate at all. I don't have unlimited money, but I do have a. I'm like that. That would be okay if it's the right thing to use. Then that's fine. It's a business expense. It's not my money. It's the business's money. A little tech corner over there. Tech corner. Then just get IRL toolkit. Okay. Do you think there's a way to only IRL stream? Is there a way to I don't know, I'm just so used to Instagram and short form and always being on the move and stuff. Easier to do collabs. You don't have to move the mic into the kitchen. Okay, yeah, we'll talk. I don't know how long you have today during our meeting, but I would like to absorb all the info that I can. But I also don't want to put you in a position where you think you have to like hold my hand through the whole thing. But I do think I'm going to be pretty fucking famous within streaming. Not in an arrogant way. I just like I did it with Instagram and shit. Like I think it's going to be even easier for streaming, not because streaming's easier, but because there's just no competition, right? Like there's just not a lot of jacked people that are streamers. There, you type in fitness on Twitch, like fucking nothing comes up, and I could just take over that entire market. And who doesn't want a fucking jacked guy at their events? That's like the cheat code right there. Is like what one of the big like at let's stream University. There'd been no downside of having a fucking bodybuilder. Like there's all the other characters, right? There's all the other characters at Streamer University. A bodybuilder would just be another character, just another part of the story. So, and no other bodybuilders do this. Like they don't even have Kick. Like the people that I talk to, they don't have Kick. They don't watch Twitch. They have YouTube. They have Instagram. They have TikTok. They have Facebook. They don't even look at the Facebook. They barely touch the TikTok. Everyone's super focused on Instagram. They don't do X. They do YouTube, but nobody does streaming. Nobody does streaming. And I also think that the competition in the streamer world, like once I get going, I don't think it'll be that challenging because everyone's so young. Everyone's so young, and that's what I'm good at. I'm good at like the little things. I'm good at making money. I'm good at having a schedule. I'm good at directing employees. Like, I can run that shit. What up, Cole? Kofa? Kofa? Man, slim pickings this morning. Slim pickings this morning. I gotta finish up my YouTube video and I gotta make a thumbnail. Thumbnail. Okay, so that means I need to go to the gym. If we have a meeting at 2 and 3, we're doing the giveaway at 6. That means I need to go to the gym. I need to go to the gym by 11. Okay, so I'll eat this meal, do the thumbnail, and then we'll go to the gym by 11. We're training pull. Pull! Then I gotta get back here by 2 o'clock for the enhanced man meeting, 3 o'clock for me and Alexia. That's such a cool name. And then the giveaway tonight. The scavenger hunt. Anyone who wants to join the scavenger hunt, join the Discord. Anyone who wants to invite friends, have them join the Discord. I got to get Landon to help me out with the Discord to make sure all the audio is tracking. The last time my audio was all fucked up. It's all fucked up. Okay. Yes, we can chat after. I'll catch you later. I'm going to nap. Go nap, girl. Go nap. Thank you so much for your help. You're beautiful. Thank you, ma'am. Bye. All right. Yeah. Hell yeah. Muffin Gaines. Bum 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 bum. Hi Daniel, my name is Anna. Do you want to grow your following? Do you want to grow your following? Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. I got to go to the bathroom. You guys are gonna watch my air fryer. Watch it like a hawk. Oh, time to eat. Oh yeah. That's how you do that. Right there. Brussels sprouts, chicken, rice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sweetener. Sweetener on the bottom. Sweetener on the bottom. Top or you a bottom? You a top or you a bottom? All right. Do that. Didn't mean to do that. Sauce. Salt. Triple salt. Ah. Come on now. Come on now, parchment paper. Let out. Dang it. I got some of the sauce on the all of it. Ah. Couple more. Pickles. I like these. Grillos. Grillos pickles. Pickle fiend over here, people. Pickle fiend. Go. Some more hot sauce. Right. Wee, wee, wee. Wee, wee, wee. Chat. What's my chat up to? Nice. I'm on TikTok too. Nice. It's really hard for me to manage the chat. Enjoy your food. Thank you, lady. Thank you, lady. Thank you, lady. Ba-da-da-da. Good eating right there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know what we should watch? We should watch thumbnail shit.
What it was hundreds of years ago, represents people in
YouTube thumbnail 2 years ago, 3 years ago. One year ago.
Today I'm going to show you how to make a killer YouTube thumbnail that's going to blow up your channel. And I'm not even joking, this thumbnail technique literally keeps working over and over again. In fact, I've spent the last month studying YouTube thumbnails, and it turns out there's a very specific way to make thumbnails to blow up small channels specifically. So without further ado, let's dive into this. So to create a killer thumbnail, you only need 4 key components. But just before we dive into this, I will say that you do need all 4 pieces of the puzzle to make this work. So make sure you actually watch the whole video, because I know for a fact that this is going to help you a lot. And the first component is understanding thumbnail psychology. Now, you've probably been told that making a good thumbnail is about using shocked expressions or using bright colors, but that's very surface level advice. Because a killer thumbnail is not just about what you're looking at, it's about the psychology behind the thumbnail itself. So there are a million different ways to use psychology in a YouTube thumbnail. So we have aspirational thumbnails, where the thumbnail represents a dream outcome or lifestyle. We have urgency thumbnails, where the thumbnail is positioned as time sensitive. Or we even have authority hacking, which is where you use famous people or well-known people in your thumbnails to get more views. Now, these all can work for bigger channels, there's no question about it. But if you're a small creator trying to break through the noise, you need to think about this a little bit differently. And after studying thumbnails for the last month, it turns out there are just 3 extremely effective psychological triggers that keep blowing up small channels specifically. And the first one is transformational thumbnails. And this is where you use the thumbnail to visually represent a clear transformation. And usually this is presented as some kind of before and after. Now, you've probably seen thumbnails like this a million times before on YouTube. But here's the thing, this thumbnail style is extremely powerful for small creators if you do it the right way. And I know this because I have a video on my channel that completely blew up when I had less than 1,000 subscribers, and it uses this exact idea. Because the thing that really makes these transformational thumbnails powerful is the psychological gap between pain and solution. Because if someone sees a transformational thumbnail from a small creator and they emotionally relate to that before state, their brain automatically becomes highly curious about the transformation itself. And by the way, if you're a bit stuck on how to frame these transformational thumbnails, here are a few proven concepts to get you started. Okay, so the second psychological trigger is story thumbnails. And this is probably the most powerful one for small creators specifically. Because one of the biggest mistakes that small creators make is trying way too hard to look like the big creators. So they think they need perfect, polished, professional thumbnails to stand any chance of getting views. When in reality, smaller creators have a completely different advantage, and that's relatability. So take this thumbnail, for example, by a creator called Edgy Katrina. Now, this thumbnail is pretty simple, but it pulls you in almost immediately, because the thumbnail and the title together are promising something extremely powerful. They're promising a personal, relatable story. Because when someone sees a thumbnail like this, they're not clicking because the video looks professional, they're clicking because the story feels human and emotionally relatable. Okay, so the third and final psychological trigger is contrarian thumbnails. And this is where your thumbnail presents an idea that goes against what most people already believe about a subject or topic. Now, this is incredibly powerful for smaller creators specifically, because one of the biggest challenges that you have as a small creator is cutting through the noise. Like every single day, people are being bombarded with thousands of thumbnails and titles and opinions and videos. So if your ideas and opinions just blend in with everything else, then people won't even notice you. Which is why contrarian thumbnails work so well psychologically for small creators, because they create something called a pattern interrupt. And a pattern interrupt is basically when your brain suddenly notices something that feels different or unexpected. And the best example that I've ever seen of this is Dan Coe. So Dan's thumbnails are very simple. They're almost boring in a sense, but the ideas inside the thumbnails are unbelievably contrarian. For example, in a space where everybody is telling you to pick a niche and niche down and, all that generic advice, Dan suddenly comes along and says, no, you are the niche. And instantly your brain pays attention because it's a very new contrarian statement. And I'm actually pretty sure that that video was one of the first videos he posted that blew up his entire channel. And just before we dive into the second thumbnail component, I want to quickly show you one of the best tools for creators that I've come across in a long time. So if I'm being totally honest, in the past, my YouTube thumbnails have taken me hours to create. But recently, 1 of 10 have actually launched their new thumbnail generator model. And let me just show you how powerful this thing is. So let's say we need a thumbnail for a video idea that we're working on. So we're just going to come up here and type in, make a thumbnail about filming yourself for YouTube. And then we're just going to hit generate, and look how good these are. They're in the exact same style as the thumbnails I'm already using, and they don't even look like AI. And as you guys know, I don't take sponsorships unless I love the product and actually use it myself. And I've been using this tool for the last month or two, including this video you're watching right now, and it's given me amazing results. And also, 1 of 10 have actually given you guys a special offer. So the first 100 people to use my link in the description can get their first month for just $1. So yeah, cool video. Okay, so let's move on to the second key component of a killer thumbnail, and that is title and thumbnail synergy. Now, you might have noticed that throughout this video so far, that while we've been talking about thumbnails, we've also been talking about titles as well. And there's a very important reason for that. Because one of the biggest lessons that I've learned on my own journey as a creator is that you cannot truly understand thumbnails without understanding titles at the exact same time. They are completely inseparable. In fact, the biggest mistake that I see creators making is treating titles and thumbnails like 2 completely separate things, when in reality they should almost create a conversation with each other. And I never see any of the how to grow on YouTube gurus talking about this, which is mad because it's such an important idea. Because people rarely click on a video because of the thumbnail alone or just because of the title. They click because of the relationship between the two. And this leads me on to the first really important rule here, which is do not repeat the exact same thing in both the title and the thumbnail. And I see small creators doing this all the time. So the title says one thing and then the thumbnail just repeats the exact same information. And honestly, it's such a waste of visual real estate because your thumbnail and title should be working together to create curiosity, not just duplicating each other. Now, the second important thing here is you have to understand the hierarchy of information on YouTube. So it's really important to know that people usually see the thumbnail first and then they look at the title for context afterwards, which means the thumbnail's job is to create that initial curiosity that stops someone when they're scrolling the homepage, and then the title's job is to deepen the curiosity that the thumbnail created. And one of the best examples of this that I've ever seen is the Diary of a CEO podcast, because if you actually study their thumbnails, they understand this concept perfectly. So the thumbnail itself usually only contains a small, emotionally charged sentence, which by the way is almost always a contrarian viewpoint, if you remember what we talked about earlier. And then the title gives you more context after you've seen the thumbnail. So yeah, once your thumbnails and titles start working together in this way, your packaging becomes much more compelling, and therefore you're massively increasing the chances of your videos actually blowing up. Okay, so now let's move on to the third key component of a killer thumbnail, and that is visual composition. Now, throughout this video, we've talked a lot about psychology and how psychology is the foundation of a high-performing thumbnail. But that doesn't mean that the visual design side of the thumbnail doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, even the best psychological idea in the world can still fail if the thumbnail itself is visually confusing or badly designed. Now, the good news is you do not need to become some professional graphic designer to make highly effective thumbnails. In fact, some of the best performing thumbnails on YouTube are actually visually very simple. So instead of overcomplicating the whole design process, there are just 3 visual principles that will dramatically improve how your thumbnails perform. And the first one is visual clarity. Because remember, people are not sitting there studying your thumbnail for 30 seconds straight. They're glancing at it for maybe half a second while scrolling down the homepage, which means your thumbnail needs to communicate the core idea of the video instantly. And one of the best ways to massively improve visual clarity is reducing the amount of visual elements inside the thumbnail itself. So a really useful guideline here is to only use 2 or 3 visual elements in a single thumbnail. And if you're using text, try to keep it to 5 words or less. Because the simpler and cleaner the thumbnail is, the faster the brain can process it and the more likely someone is to actually click on the video. And a really great way to test the visual clarity of a thumbnail is by zooming way out when you're designing the thumbnail itself. Because remember, your thumbnail is usually being viewed at a very small size on someone's homepage. So if the thumbnail suddenly becomes visually confusing or difficult to understand when it's small, then people are almost definitely going to scroll straight past it. Okay, so the second visual principle is color and contrast. Now, if you've ever watched any other YouTube videos about thumbnails, you've probably heard YouTube gurus saying things like, use bright colors in your thumbnails, which is just way too surface level. That's just not how it works. Because the real secret sauce to visual thumbnail design is not just about using bright colors, it's to create something that I call visual separation. And the easiest way to explain this is to show you an example. So a couple years ago, I made this thumbnail for another channel that I have, and this video completely blew up. And if I do say so myself, this is probably the best thumbnail that I've ever made.
Impressive. Very nice.
And the reason this thumbnail worked is not just because of the bright red colors or anything like that. It's because of the visual separation. Because every important element in the thumbnail is completely visually separated from everything else. So when you're making your thumbnails, if there's a photo of you in the thumbnail, make sure you really stand out against the background. And if you're using text, make sure that it's not competing with any other elements in the thumbnail. Okay, so the third and final visual principle is something that I call audience alignment. And this basically means making sure your thumbnail visually appeals to the type of person that you actually want to attract. And let me explain what I mean by that. So for example, if your videos are more introspective or calm or story driven, but then in your thumbnails, you're using that over the top cringe, shocked expression, then you're creating a massive disconnect between your packaging and the video itself. Which means that even if you have the most amazingly designed thumbnail and people do start clicking on it, they're often going to leave very quickly because the content doesn't match the expectation the thumbnail created, which obviously is going to massively impact your video retention. Okay, so the fourth and final component of a killer thumbnail is something that I call the skyscraper method. Now, you've probably heard YouTube gurus giving advice like, just find viral videos and copy them. And honestly, I think people massively misunderstand this advice because the goal is not to copy someone else's entire video or their personal brand or their personality. You know, that's an absolutely terrible idea. Instead, what you should actually be doing is looking for high-performing thumbnail patterns. Because if you notice that a thumbnail format is working repeatedly for different creators, it usually means there's some sort of deeper psychological principle underneath it. And this is actually a strategy that I've personally used on my own channel many times. For example, I noticed there was a clear pattern of high-performing videos in my niche and similar niches as well, using titles like how YouTube or content creation changed my life in a certain amount of days. And weirdly enough, all of those thumbnails kept using the exact same phrase, which was just start. And I remember thinking, okay, clearly there is something about that title and thumbnail combination that is resonating with people. So I thought, you know what have I got to lose? I remember this was when I had about 20 subscribers or something like that. So I made my own version with a similar title and that just start text in the thumbnail, and the video completely took off and literally blew up my entire channel overnight. So yeah, the real goal of the skyscraper method is not just to blindly copy viral videos, it's to reverse engineer the psychological patterns behind why those thumbnails are a combination that is resonating with people. So I thought, you know what was and copy them. And honestly, I think people massively misunderstand this advice, because the goal is not to copy someone else's entire video or their personal brand or their personality. You know, that's an absolutely terrible idea. Instead, what you should actually be doing is looking for high-performing thumbnail patterns. Because if you notice that a thumbnail format is working repeatedly for different creators, it usually means there's some sort of deeper psychological principle underneath it. And this is actually a strategy that I've personally used on my own channel many times. For example, I noticed there was a clear pattern of high-performing videos in my niche and similar niches as well, using titles like how YouTube or content creation changed my life in a certain amount of days. And weirdly enough, all of those thumbnails kept using the exact same phrase, which was just start. And I remember thinking, okay, clearly there is something about that title and thumbnail combination that is resonating with people. So I thought, you know what have I got to lose? I remember this was when I had about 20 subscribers or something like that. So I made my own version with a similar title and that just start text in the thumbnail, and the video completely took off and literally blew up my entire channel overnight. So yeah, the real goal of the skyscraper method is not just to blindly copy viral videos, it's to reverse engineer the psychological patterns behind why those thumbnails are performing so well in the first place. And there we have it. So that was the 4 key components of a killer YouTube thumbnail. So if you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And if you do want to go deeper into this stuff, I actually made this video right here where I show you a specific video style that you can copy that keeps blowing up small channels on YouTube. So yeah, click onto that video and I'll see you there.
All right, we're about to start to learn how to make YouTube thumbnails. But first, we gotta finish editing the thing that Landon didn't fucking finish. That's incredible. Finger time. And eight. Smith. Squat. 3. Leg extensions. Gummy time. $30. Oh. Like curls. I'm streaming to one person right now. And I want you to remember something. One more. That's it right there. Good job, boy. Good job. Let's stand. I'm streaming. Let's stand. I'm streaming. Right there. Good job, boy. Good job. Let's see. Go into the river to pray. Boy. Good job. Let's stop. Time to work here, baby. Go. Good job. Let's stop. Time to work here. Good job, boy. Good job. Let's enjoy the fuck he's from. Right, one person. Daniel Coffee right now streaming to one person. You can. Good job. It's time to work here, baby. Go into the river. Good job. Let's stand. Time to work here. Let's stand. Time to work. Good job, boy. Good job. Time to work here, baby. Go into the I really don't like editing YouTube videos. Not my favorite. 11. 11. Press 3. 15. 3 by 12. 3 by 12. 3 by 15. 3 by 15.
Burn. Yep. That's gonna burn. Another 13. That's gonna burn.
Gummy time. Five. Last set. Best set.
All right, let's go. 20. Slow. Yeah. Come on. Two. Shake. Get the fucker. Bitch. God damn it. Let's go. Hit these lights. We go. Now, how do you know get a good leg day? You're. Let's go. Go. Hit. Let's go. Hit these lights. We go. Now, how do you know to get a good leg day? Your upper body. It's. These lights. We go. Now, how do you know to get a good leg day? Your upper body. Your. Oh my God. That couldn't have been more fucking ungraceful. How do you know if you had a good leg day? Your upper body. We go. Now. Oh my God. Fucking ungrateful. How do you know? Oh, now you got a good leg? We go. Now, that couldn't have been more fucking we go. That couldn't have been more fucking ungrateful. How do you know if you had a good leg day? Your upper body should look smaller. We go. That couldn't have been more fucking up legs. That's what you don't. Not bad for 4 meals already. We're worried about my legs, so that's what we care about. Hard to fucking close after your leg day. I had lunch. Okay. Not bad. Not bad for an average white guy. I like the white guys, and that's a damn good feeling. Thanks for watching the training session. Do you want me to do more of it? These lights. We go. That couldn't have been more fucking ungraceful. How do you know if you had a good leg day? Your upper body should look smaller than your lower body. What up, people? I'm editing. Editing. This over here. Five. Or C.
You guys
You guys ain't shopping for nothing, to be honest.
two.
Email or C.
You guys
You guys ain't shopping
for
for
nothing,
nothing, to be honest.
A little
Behind
behind
schedule
schedule
now.
now. We gotta
We gotta
keep
keep
moving.
moving.
Nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you,
you, Walter and
Chad.
Chad.
Later, boys.
Boys.
I'd love to go
Love
to
your
church,
church,
but right now
right
I'd
now,
rather
go to the grocery shop.
That really
That
threw
really
me
threw
off.
me off.
Threw me
Threw
off.
me off.
Just the peanut
Peanut
butter
butter
aisle.
aisle.
Just the peanut
Peanut
butter
butter
aisle.
aisle.
No. Coffee. Boom.
Boom.
Bang.
Banger.
Where
Where
is
is
the
the
good
good
shit?
shit?
This is just,
This
oh,
is
this is like the Mexican
Mexican
coffee.
coffee.
I think I'm
I
just
think I'm
in
just
the
in the
Mexican
Mexican
coffee.
coffee.
Fucking A. Got me. The, damn.
All just in case.
They're out. Garlic butter. Oh. Just the peanut butter
Peanut butter
aisle?
aisle.
No. Coffee.
Coffee.
Boom.
Boom.
Bang.
Banger.
Where
Where
is
is
the
the good shit?
boom.
Boom.
Bang.
Banger.
Where
Where
is
is the good shit?
got the blinker
Blinker
every
every
aisle?
every aisle.
Fucking A. Got me. That got me good. What is
What
this?
is
Sugar,
sugar,
spice?
spice?
Oh yeah. We need a
We need
truffle
truffle.
salt just in case. Damn. They're out. Honey.
You
You see
see
that?
that? Man,
Where are the things that I need? You see
You
that?
see that?
See that?
See that? Man, where?
There's
There's not jack shit in here.
Man, haven't been to the grocery store in so long. I'm like, where is all the things? That's the shit. Shit. Rice cakes. The quick cobs. All right, nobody down here? Nobody down here? You're sure? Nobody down here? Here. All right, nobody. Rice cakes. The quick cobs. All right, nobody down here? I really like this shit. Just a, we're opening it. I don't care what they say. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna. Use this as an intro workout. Probably think I'm crazy. Use this as an intro workout because it has a whole container. Green beans frozen. Why? Because they're easy. Holy crap, those have. There's more. Ugh. Vegetables. $83. Any day under 200 is a good day. Pickles. They're leaking. Great. Wasabi. Wasabi. Coffee. Which I'm gonna have right fucking now. That's a body grocery haul. Every week I Every week, I round up the most unhinged characters on the internet and force them to smoke, joke, and do whatever the hell that is.
Well, it's Matt, and tonight I'm going to make one of these doors big. And you'll never... And you'll never guess who pulled out of mine.
Okay, see it and find out. All right, one more time.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Try to take that any other time except when you do. Yeah, other time, one, my 24-hour clock is perfect. All right, one more time.
Don't do it. And you'll never guess who pulled out of mine.
Any other time except when you do. Yeah, other time, one, my 24-hour clock is perfect. But the time you chose was just the only one. Okay, here, rice cakes. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, 3. Good grief. 1,000 followers. Yeah, dude, hit me up. One of the commission man principles in the Army. Things without being told to do them.
Oh wow. So how many grams of protein is that? Oh wow. So how many how many grams? Wow. Oh wow. So how many grams?
Like how much every day?
I think I'm right.
Every day.
I think I'm right.
I drink breakfast every single morning to remind me why. Put it in the chat. Why do I drink every single morning? I every single morning to remind no one tell me what the fuck to do. When I was no one tell me what to remind me why. Put it in the chat. Why do I drink every single morning? Every single morning. No one tell me what the fuck to do. When I was married, I got told what to do. When I was growing up, as a kid, I got told what to do. When I was in the army, I got told what to do. When I was in graduate school, I got told what to do and have answers. And now that I've escaped the rat race and I work for myself, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Look at that!
I'm absolutely speechless. I'm absolutely speechless.
Yeah, people, why do I drink every single morning?
Man, guy beats go so hard. See, dude? Oh! Run it. Hey, run it. Hey, guy right there.
On the internet forces you to smoke, joke, and do whatever the hell that. Except when we do.
Yeah, other time. Yeah, other time. Yeah, other time. On
That would have been a
on a
perfect.
24-hour clock would have been perfect. Yeah. Every week I round up the most. Oh, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rice cakes, then your creamy. Discipline initiative. That is one of the mission man principles in the army.
What's it called? Discipline initiative.
Initiative.
So that's what I look for.
It means
I'm absolutely speechless.
we did it. Jesus Christ. Oh, CJ. Oh, morning. Command and staff things. Self-pity. What is that? Like when you're feeling sorry for yourself, like, oh, woe is me. We have copy. Oh. Bam. Oh. All the food. All the food. YouTube, you can't see this. Yes. Creamer. Creamer rice. Banana. More rice. Gonna get cracked. Icing. I was trying to make like a icing. I was trying to ice the fucking muffins, but I got sidetracked by fucking Facebook disabling my account. Don't worry, I got it back. I'm eating faster. Gotta get my mind back. My mind back.
25 made comes in the dome on this leg day.
That's fucking good.
That's what she said. Pre-workout.
Let's
Get it, boys. I've totally forgotten the first step of a great leg day.
Now we're rocking. No better way to
Warm up for. If you're in Vegas, Fit Club is the premier bodybuilding gym. Coolest fucking owners on planet Earth. Best equipment.
And I'm here.
For a work set. Lock in, focus. Is the premier bodybuilding gym. Coolest fucking owners on.
Leg.
Moving on. Moving on.
Leg
Extension through the motion. I actually want it to get easier because it's hard for me to slow down. So, I can't escape my touch. I can't escape my. I can't escape my. I can't escape my touch. All right, just like a bicycle curve, you're gonna stretch. Good job. Time to work here, baby. Go to the river to pray. These are the reps that matter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Motherfucker. Is it gonna burn? Yep. That's gonna burn. Another THC gummy because I fucking can't. All right, let's go. 20. 20. Two. We go. That couldn't have been more fucking ungraceful. That's why you don't warm up your, that's why you don't pump up your legs before you go on stage. Not bad for. Hard. 5. Yeah? I'll give you my Instagram, and we can shoot me. That's a little behind schedule now. We gotta keep it. Later, boys. I'd love to go to church, but right now I gotta go to grocery shop. But right now I gotta go to grocery shop. Just the peanut butter aisle? No. Coffee. Boom. Bang. Blinker every aisle. Nobody down here? I really like this shit. Just a little. I love this road. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're never gonna. Bodybuilder. Go. Bodybuilder grocery. Bob. Bodybuilder grocery haul.
There's more. Vegetables. Egg whites. Coffee creamer. Almond milk. Apples. Dates. Rice packets. And rice cakes. What should I spend? $183. Any day under 200. Oh. Fit butter. Get out, fit butter. More pickles. Whipped cream. Coke Zero.